Good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening. I don't know what time zone you're in. Hello, I am Xarkun. This is World of Warships Legends. Did I say good afternoon at first? It's the morning. Hello, Powerpuff Pogo, Elite Valor, Joshua. I don't know if I want to attempt the name Fontaine. Well, I'll just say that. Hello. Look at this, though. I've got the Jinan. Completed the Bureau project the other day, and I thought might be a good ship to open the stream up with. "3:37 p.m. It's 9:37 a.m. for me. Got my coffee. Islands of Ice. Good morning, Skydog. Okay. Holland, Daring, Alaska, Yamato, Preußen. My god. I'm sure they'll add the second line of battleships at some point for the IJN, the battle cruiser line with the Bungo. Except the Bungo will probably be legendary tier. The York. Well, working on the York and that hipper line, room line, whatever, in the modern day is better than working on it in the past. The York used to suck. But the York is okay. I don't really like the heavy German cruisers, though, to be honest with you. They are not my favorite line. A lot of people like them. I don't think I have tried Prinz Eugen since it got buffed. Maybe I'll do that next. Prinz Eugen probably needed a buff. Are we all just gonna abandon this flank? I think we're all gonna abandon this flank. Yeah.
Enemy force detected.
I'm marginally tired. I'm alright after drinking the coffee, but I don't know. We'll see if I'm firing on all cylinders, depending on how things go in this match. I don't understand the desire of these players when they first spawn, though, to just... Now Alaska's coming out here more toward the flank, but I don't get what this tendency is for all these cruisers to be going right for the center when the game starts. Like, it just seems like if you're gonna play a cruiser and you spawn on a flank, you probably want to get further into the flank instead of in the center. The center seems like the wrong place to go with your cruiser most of the time. I don't think those torpedoes are gonna get anything. I wonder where the enemy DDs are. Evidently not here. Hello, Chris. Schlieffen needs intelligence data. Well, Schlieffen's gonna actually perish. He may, in fact, end up being First Blood. I can tell you that right now. Hindi's fine. Hindi's a great ship. The rest of the line, meh. Hello, Stylo. Oh, Schlieffen's First Blood. Who could have predicted? Crazy. Can't believe we just get to take this cap with no resistance. I haven't played the rune too much, to be honest with you, though, so I don't know. I just don't really care for that. I don't like the hipper all that much. I don't want to shoot at Alaska when he can get my broadside against this island. But they're going to be going into that cap, and he's going to go around that way, I think. You know what? This will be easier than doing spin to win. Still do spin to win, though. Because I think Alaska is going into that. Oh, no, he's turning out. Okay. Well, feast or famine with Jinan, I suppose. Now we're spotted by the DD. We can't even hit Alaska. Everybody is running away. All right. Well, this is fun. Ah, yes, the Yamato in the center. Spotted again. What is this DD? Holland. Holland's got fast torpedoes. They don't hit particularly hard, though. I would love to get into a place where I could, like, I don't know, shoot my guns at something or launch torpedoes at something. But everything except the Holland is, like, sailing away. Oh, what was that? What did I hit? Huh. Battleship or a cruiser, perhaps? Highly dubious that these torpedoes will hit GK, but one can hope. Got no vision of whatever's over there. What are these DDs doing? I've lost 3 battleships. Can we get some assistance with vision on this Holland? Oh, my God, he's right there. Okay. It's a nasty little surprise for Shimakaze, I guess. I did not think he would be right there. Is he going to torpedo the Shima? I mean, he's got to be dead, right? He did torpedo the Shima. Beautiful. Wow, we're losing this. Okay, that's good at least.
Smoke screen set.
And maybe we're not losing this. Okay, let's not get out of the smoke. torpedoes on the other side? Yes, okay. Oh, come on, Yamato. You don't want to sail across that gap? Why not? What could be the danger here? You would be just fine if you sailed across that gap. Nothing bad would befall you. Nothing at all. One little bonk. And a flood. Good, good. I thought I would still be dark for a moment, but at least GK shot. Yamato behind island. Nothing he can do. Yet. Permafire on GK. And 2 torps. My god, they didn't seem like they did a lot of damage. Suppose that'll be the saturation on the bow. What a toxic ship we have. Oh. Oh, that's too bad. That could have been a double strike there if that GK had died to our fire or whatever and we didn't just get a fist. Could have been a double strike. Well, yeah, I mean, you should be terrified of pushing into this ship. It can put, I don't know how many torpedoes into the water. Too many. If things don't push into it, though, it's not all that fun to play. But when things do push in, it wreaks havoc. I don't know. It really doesn't need a torpedo reload booster consumable.
Our victory is in sight.
It puts more than enough in the water. I don't think, like, for the first, I don't know, 5-6 minutes of this match, I had 0 damage and hit 5 torpedoes, couple shell hits, whoops, 131k instantly. It's a very toxic ship. It's very toxic. You don't want to go to a flank where this thing's present. Yeah, as long as you've got some big ships with a lot of HP pushing into wherever you're at in the Jinan, then say 300 is certainly a possibility. How's my mouth? It's fine. Kind of testing it out with all the talking. It really isn't hurt. There's just like a scab or a blood clot where the tooth used to be. Just trying to make sure that thing doesn't fall out so that I'm not in a world of pain. But it doesn't hurt or anything. I haven't taken any painkillers like since the day of the thing, so pretty much fine. I just don't want to do anything to disturb the sight of the healing. Eugen, right? Somebody said play. Yeah, I don't think I've played Eugen since the buff. Got Ezerlane Grashpay on there. I think I like that commander for the Eugen. I don't know if I want to review the build all that much. It is what it is. Hello, Grumpy Northman. Was with 35 fires and no torps? Huh. Well, it is an HE spammer. I suppose it can be. Yeah, oh yeah, I didn't consider Riegerwald. I've got him on the Hindenburg, though. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea for this. Ezerlane Grashpay is mostly just for the concealment. 9.7 is pretty nuts on a heavy German cruiser. I'm going to switch to the AP, though. What was the buff on Eugen? I don't even know. It was this update, wasn't it? If I go to the Ministry of Balance article, I can probably find it, right? Ministry of Balance. Or was that on the last buff? Ships. Yeah, that was on the last patch, wasn't it? Eugen buff. Previous Ministry of Balance. There we go. From June. Tier 7. Eugen. Main battery reload booster. Oh, okay. We get sonar and reload booster at the same time now. And duration of it increased to 20 seconds. Main battery AP shell damage increased from 5,900 to 6,000. 100 points of damage difference there. 200 on the HE Alpha, 25 to 2,700. Okay. So basically we could just get sonar and main battery reload boost. Main battery reload boost slightly buffed. And HE and AP Alpha slightly buffed. That's good, I suppose. Probably makes the ship a little bit better. Ismo or Heisen? If I have to choose between the two of those, I think I'll probably play Heisen. Really don't like how the Ismo has its guns set up. Not that they're all on the bow, but that third one is got some annoying angles. I don't know. Maybe I'll play that. Who knows? I'll decide after this battle. Ooh, that's good. Good damage from the AP. Oh, and there's a DD there. And a shill. Probably ought to shoot the DD. Is he beaching himself again? No? Did he? Well, that fucking sucks. IJN torpedo boats. Probably should have noticed the French DD earlier and helped the Akatsuki, but at some point these DDs need to help themselves. I bet Riegerwald is good for the AP on this with the... I'm alone here. It was just me and the Akatsuki on this flank. The entire rest of the team has, of course, gone to Alpha. Because why would you ever play both sides of the map? There's no reason to do that. Just let the enemy have the Charlie flank. Just let them have it for free. It'll be fine. Well, I'm gonna use this island to maybe turn here. Oh, shell. Can this thing shoot at me? It can't. Reload boost time. I don't think we can reload boost the shill. He's got turtleback. I suppose this thing does have like 8 km torps too, doesn't it? Would shield dare? No, he wouldn't dare. He wouldn't do it. He knows. He knows Eugen has torps. Oh, he has torps too, of course. Yes. There's Nagato. Is he aiming at me? No, he doesn't notice. Okay. Well, at least we took the cap on the other side. If you are going to abandon one flank, at the very least, secure the other cap. So that's good. That is a positive development. And I have no sonar left. shill is like probably right here, yep. With his torps. Probably with torps. Yep. Oh, we avoid. But are we going for the ram? Oh, son of a bitch. Didn't quite kill it. Oh, no. I cannot believe his torpedoes armed that fucking close. Like two centimeters from him. Should have launched mine. I cannot believe they armed that close. That's insane. Almost had him. What an unfortunate thing. Huh. That's insane. Hello, Phil. What is... Heisen is tier 8, right? Yeah. Who is Prinz Blip? Is it just... Ah, it's Takagi, okay. Key? Okay. I could do key. That is so unfortunate, though, against that shill. If I had killed that shill, that Nagato was not paying any attention at all. Maybe I could have torpedoed that thing. Maybe I would have been alive until I had enough sonar to go after the DD. That's one you wish you had back. I think I could have launched the torps off the other side and sunk him too. No DDs. Great. Great, great, great. No DDs, no spotting. A lot of cruisers. A lot of cruises. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. This is World of Warships Legends. We don't need luck. We need RNGesus to bless us, which I suppose is the same thing as luck. Hello, Dewan. You're not the first today. Wow. You're probably like the 60th. That's crazy. I always think I don't like the Heisen, but let's see how these guns perform. There are 12 of them. This rainy weather makes this map look really gray and washed out. Why leave the flank? Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't really want to shoot while I'm this broadside to Yamato. But there we go, now we can. Montana. Oh, he slowed down. But is he turning broadside too then? Yeah. Is the reload quick enough? He's gonna be turned out by the time these shells reach, but maybe they can still do good work. He's quite turned out, maybe not. Yeah, okay, that sucks. What about that cruiser, though? Wait, the Hyzen only has 2 heals? I didn't use one already, did I? Does it seriously only have 2? That's insane. Forgot about that. What's the BB that's Hyzen, but basically with 18-inch guns? The Vermont? I don't know. The Vermont has 12 guns too, but they're 457s. I don't know that that's quite like this ship, other than the number of the guns, though. Okay, surely, though, these guns can dev strike a Neptune. Anything can dev strike a Neptune. Yeah, they can. Okay. That's not impressive, though, because anything can do that. What we really need is for these guns to do a terrible thing to a battleship broadside like this Montana, if he turns. Why have they completely abandoned this flank? All that's out there is a Brisbane. We will shoot the Brisbane, and then we will go to that flank. Since the battleships there have to come to the center. Will he move? Oh, he's gonna turn a little bit. No, he's not. Perhaps not quite enough lead. Why don't we concentrate fire on the Brisbane? How about that? How about we don't let the enemy team take the Alpha Cap for free because we abandoned the flank for no reason? To a single Brisbane. How about that? But then again, Brisbane does have a lot of torpedoes, so I suppose if we're going to push into it, we probably should be somewhat cautious, mindful of that. Hello, Edward. And I wonder if it's radar or smoke Brisbane. Is Yamato gonna give broadside? Montana is. I don't think Yamato is. I would shoot, but if I shot, then the Brisbane will know exactly where I'm coming from and torpedoes. I really don't want to let one single light cruiser like this just take this cap for free, you know? But what do we have here? Do we have a broadside Montana? Kind of. It's like slightly turned out. Oh, that is incredibly disappointing. I figured as much. Oh, he's got 3 of them right there. That's fantastic. Well, at least they all hit the same spot and do some saturation. You can't very well launch them from there. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? And then he heals. And we're on double fire. But I don't think he can hit me with torps again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He can just burn me down. Well, whatever. I'll take the cap, I suppose. Can we take the cap? My God. Normally you don't DCP a single fire, but if we stay dark and just take this cap, that'd be great. Yeah, that was pretty lucky. Brisbane player gets saved by RNGesus and then is able to melt off a bunch of my HP. I really don't know why my team has done what they've done. I mean, I guess the Yamato pushed in, they killed him, so that's good. We're certainly ahead on kills, but I don't see why we needed to give up this cap to the Brisbane, you know? I just don't see it. There we go. That's some decent damage from these Heisen guns. All right. I want to sink that Brisbane is what I want to do. He's gotten away with some stuff. Can't be allowed to stand. He's got to be sunk. There he is. Oh, he's turning out. I might not have aimed up enough. They might all, yeah, hit the water. And undoubtedly he is torped. And he is torping again. So we are not going to... Oh, wow. He torped a while ago, actually, then. Yeah, okay. Am I dead, then? Well, he's dead, too. Not by me, but at least we got the fist. And I don't think we can lose this. So, yeah. I don't think we can lose this. Heisen. It's all right. What to do now? What to do now? Yesterday in the CC Discord server, Mike was talking about the Elbing, and I thought, I want to play the Elbing. So I'm going to play the Elbing. That's what we're going to do. Chickens is Blaze Fleet. Oh. He does have a chicken logo, doesn't he? Oh, key. Yeah. Whoops. All right. We'll do key after this. Battleship to battleship. Put a destroyer in between the two battleships. It's a better flow that way. I don't just want to play one class all the time. You know? Gotta go between battleships, destroyers, throw some cruisers in there. Even though this is more of a cruiser than it is a destroyer. At least we have proper destroyers on our team. Vampire and Shima. And they got a cruiser too. Khabarovsk. But yeah, I'll play Key next. Napoli. Yamato. Elbing torpedoes are so slow. Hopefully, though, no torpedoes into the cap at me. As long as the battleship is not driving into the cap behind me, I think we should be okay. I've had that happen so often lately. Over this past week when I've played this game and tried entering a cap in a DD, I've got a battleship following literally right on my tail. And then, of course, the enemy destroyer sees that and launches the torpedoes at the battleship, pushing into the cap behind me, and then the torpedoes hit me. Don't follow your fucking destroyer directly into a cap when you're a battleship and attract torpedoes toward it. Please, for the love of God. Don't push your battleship into a cap 5 minutes into the game. Why would you ever do that? But people do. Like this Wisconsin. We're gonna have to see if we can punish that. Because we can't take the cap. Can't really hit with the guns, though. But surely he's not going to do this, right? Maybe he is. If I get out of the cap, I wonder if that will give him... Oh, no, of course not. Of course not. Khabarovsk. Can I get Kaba? No, I can't. Can I get Des Moines? Kaba just kill RDD. Let's go get Kaba then. At the very least, Kaba's not a serious torpedo threat to the battleships. Is he a smoke Kaba? What the hell did I just hit? More broadside Des Moines. Other way works. Give me the Citadel. Ouch. He's gonna avoid the torpedoes, I suppose. Probably ought to shoot at the Kaaba. Not gonna be able to hit him, though. Oh, come on. Yes, stop right there. Yeah, take 2. Yes, very good. You pulled the Velos from, or Vallejo from the crate. That's fun ship. Oh, the Wisconsin just missed my torps. That sucks.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Vallejo is fun, though. Sap cruiser. Sap light American cruiser. I think when they had that thing as a rental way back when, it only had HE and AP. I wondered what was the point of playing this thing. And then they released it and they gave it SAP. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Alsace is kinda sad. What the fuck was that? There's more than one DD, I suppose. More than just Kappa. Except... what is that? Sumner. Oh, that'll be Kaba. Is that it is a smoke Kaba too, isn't it? No, it's something else. Hurts. No more. Ow, fuck a duck. Well, bit of a wasted smoke screen then. Ah, well. Good morning, bug of action.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Oh, Republic and Yamato, okay. Full HP Yamato. Oh, I think, okay, so it was the Republic then that was smacking me with HE? Full HP too. Yikes. Those torps are not gonna hit. Needs like full speed. Maybe this'll... I suppose if I wanted him to slow down, I probably should have shot earlier than this. Because he's going behind that island. But he mostly missed. So that's good. Yamato dead to Schlieffen Torps. I think we are in good shape. Fairly satisfying game in Elbing. Kaba shouldn't like Elbing AP either. Elbing AP is very dangerous to Khabarovsk. If you can hit the Khabarovsk. He is a dodgy son of a bitch. Oh, come on. I would have had him, too. Hello, Muse. Oh, I do love Elbing. I really do. These guns are so satisfying. Victory. Oh, shit. Look at this Chad Dalian. 3,123. Pretty good. Okay, so the key, though. Somebody asked for the key. I think I still have it built for secondaries. Key. Tier 7. Yeah, we got condo on there for the secondaries. Yeah. I think I'll play it as the secondary build. With condo. Why not? Straight. I have not seen this map in a long time. A long, long time I have not seen this map. We're top tier, and there's a, what is that, CV Shokaku? It is not often I see this map. I feel like back in the day there used to be 3 capture circles along the center. There was one there, and one there. But then they changed it to this. Didn't they buff the torpedo range on this thing? Or did they not? 8 km. I don't think they buffed it. Really? 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 Okay. We couldn't possibly play the cap we spawn on, could we? We've got to rush toward the center so we can torpedo some battleships, huh? At least we get Friesland coming this way, but... Hello, Jeff. There's a lot of... There's like all the battleships. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. That's 4 of them right there. It's literally 4 of them right here. And then the 5th is over there. Alright. We'll hold up here-ish. And get reversing in toward the cap. Well, maybe. Try and dodge these torpedo bombers first. One. Only one. Destroyer torps. Akatsuki. BA hovercraft and Constellation. The AP and the broadside will hurt those ships, I'll tell you that. Come on, Friesland, get this Akatsuki or spot him. I'll try and get him with my secondaries. Yes, Friesland, do it. perfect, too. If that Akatsuki is really sailing through this gap and the Friesland spots him, the Akatsuki won't have any assistance from his battleships. They can't actually hit Friesland. He's torpedoing me, I suppose. Friesland can get him with sonar, maybe? Yeah. Yep, he'll get him with sonar. Oh, no, maybe don't push straight in, though, because now he's got the battleships behind him. Oh, shit. Don't die to the Brandenburg, Friesland. Alright, Friesland should be good. I guess Brandenburg can't see him? Or can he? I don't know. I need to get turned around, I think, though. And not take these stupid Akatsuki torpedoes. Oh shit, Friesland, don't die to Brandenburg torps. There you go. Reverse out of the way. That would be really tragic. There we go. Brandenburg torps can't... Oh my god, I'm too broadside. Can't have the range. Nagato. I like building the key for the secondaries. People were telling me it doesn't have enough secondaries, but it's got like 8 of those ones in the turrets on the side, and then it's got 2 of these casemates there. It's got enough secondaries to build viably. Whether they're good or not is another story, but they're okay. I just figured build it for the secondaries since you can. You can't really do the same thing with a Magi, so why not? Have a little variety, even if it's not the optimal way to build it. I don't really care what is or isn't the optimal way. Sometimes. Sometimes you do care what is the optimal way to build things, but sometimes you just want to build things for variety or for fun. It would be more fun if all the battleships weren't on this side of the map. I don't want to push straight into them, but this is what happens when you put all your battleships in one place. My team's able to take this other side of the map, no problem. All their firepower's over here for no reason, so should be a victory. Yeah, I'll show you the build. It's a secondary build. I haven't gotten too much of a chance, but I don't think I can push straight into these 3 battleships. I need them to push into me. And then we'll get the secondaries going. Speed build? How fast can you get it going? Tell you what could be a speed build. Georgia's speed build. That'd be one to build for speed. I don't think my torps would have the range. I don't think they would have the range. Oh, come on. Give us vision of the Nagato. They might actually end up having range for this battleship if he continues that way. BA hovercraft? I wanted the broadside Nagato, but that will probably not do any damage at all. Okay. Got some good pen on these secondaries. German pen. He does avoid torps. Is he aiming at me? Oh, he is kind of now, but you have to take the shot at this, right? I mean, it would be rude not to. Even if you are given broadside to the flat. Damn it, these guns. They were doing all right for a moment. Now they're kind of sucking. Nagato, I suppose, needs to be protected as a lowly tier 6. Can we Citadel it? Can we get good dispersion game? No. No, we're gonna give me terrible dispersion so he cannot be punished for giving broadside. Lovely. I guess BA Hovercraft here is himself a secondary build. There we go. There's a Citadel. There you go, Key. Iwami is also terrible. Iwami's not the worst thing in the world. It's alright. This was kind of a mediocre match, but that's what happens when 4 battleships just sail to one cap and just push straight in. If you're gonna put your 4 battleships on one side of the map, spread them out. Try to get crossfires made. I don't know why players think the best thing they can do is put all their battleships in the exact same place on the map. It's literally the worst thing you could possibly do with your battleship. The best thing you could do is get it as far away from the friendlies as possible. But people think the opposite. Was there a battleship division? No. It was just organic, I guess. It was an organic push. And now all that's left is the Shokaku. Wish we had a detailed breakdown of the damage, though. It'd be nice if they would add a page like that to the post-battle results. I got USS Hull on the PC the other day. Finally got the research points to buy it, and the Hull is a American destroyer with 3 guns, only they're 8-inch Des Moines guns. And it's also got a super heal. And so I was playing the Hull the other day, and I did like 200k and looked at the detailed battle results and found out that I had absorbed 45,000 damage in the hull, which is insane to take 45,000 damage in a destroyer and not be dead because of the super heals. But that's not the point of this. The point is the detailed screen would show also how much damage did you do with your secondaries versus main guns, versus fires set from the secondaries versus just pens from the secondaries. That'd be useful stuff to see. Be nice to know how effective these secondaries are, because obviously they lit all 4 of the fires that we started. There's 138 hits and they penned some, but how much damage did they do out of this 107? Did they do 20k? 15, 10, 30? I don't know. Be nice to be able to see that, though. Schroeder? Oh, this was the build for Key. I've got Kondo, of course, and then we've got Haruna and Hipper for full secondary. Schroeder. It'll be, I know it's Azerlane Bismarck on there. Yeah. It's Azerlane Bismarck with Hipper and Haruna, I guess. And this skill, incoming damage from projectiles while secondary battery is aiming or shooting. I think it makes Schroeder even more of a little bit more of a cockroach. I mean, this thing is stupidly armored for a cruiser too. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's got 27 millimeter bow, but like this, it's got a fucking 90 millimeter armor belt. It's a lot. What's mind-blowing, Hawkinson? Yeah, Hyde is a fine commander, certainly. I just don't think I would use Hazerlane Bismarck on... You could probably pick whatever secondary commander you want. Oh my god, any chance of a Carl Johan game? I suppose so. Thank you for the super chat. I'll play it next. I think the reason you can't get a decent game in the ship, though, I hate to tell you this, but I think the reason is because the ship sucks. That's why. But I'll play it, and we'll see. But that's probably the reason. That is probably the reason, Jeff. It's probably because the ship sucks. Not that you suck, the ship sucks. Sometimes you suck, and that's why you can't get a decent game in the ship, but sometimes the ship sucks, and that's why you can't get a decent game in it. Oh yeah, the fleet of BBs that stuck together, yeah, they always do that. They always do it. Carl over Key? Really? Huh? If you say so. I'd play the Key every time. I don't like the Carl Johan. I don't really like the new Niord either, but it's kind of better than the Carl Johan, I think. They're sort of the same thing. Tell you, I do like the Minigumo. That is a good ship. I had no idea it was going to be that good. This sucks that there's all these cruisers and there's no destroyers because somebody's going to have to spot with their face. And if it's me that has to spot with my face, I suppose I'm fairly tanky, but not if I'm going to be spammed to oblivion by HE. I just don't think the Carl Johan is good. I feel like the general consensus of the community is with me on that one. Maybe not, but it's just not a very good ship. This is. The Schroeder is a very good ship. It's a very good secondary platform. Too good, really. The secondaries are perhaps a little too strong on this thing. They probably have no business being as strong as they are. They're basically the main armament. Oh my god, it's a Vermont. Fuck a duck. That is gonna hurt. Yeah. Well, this might be a pretty quick match in the Schroeder. I assume Yoshino torpedoes are probably on their way. Get behind that island, will you? Don't shoot me again. Oh, thank the Lord RNGesus. Just melt the Yoshino with the secondaries. Look at them. That's absurd. Look at that. That's fucking insane. They just melt. They just melt the cruiser. It's absurd. They're like as good or better than the German battle cruiser secondaries. Oh god. Here's Vermont. How much can we tank? As long as Kronstadt shoots AP at me, I'm alright. Maybe I shouldn't DCP that, but... dead? Yeah. Vermont is, he's got some scary guns. These secondaries really are absurd, though. How do you build Schroeder for secondaries? That wasn't a very good match, but alright. So for the Karl Johann... there we go. All we got is this Vukovic guy. See how it goes. I could have more successfully taken heat away from my teammates if I hadn't taken that big-ass salvo from the Vermont in the beginning. If I had almost all my HP, it probably would have been alright. Kind of needed to move, too, and not just be still so he can aim right at the bow and overmatch it. Make things a little bit more difficult than just being stationary, but it is what it is. Zeton could play that. Airdrops to Karl. Airstrikes. They do have some battleships with airstrikes on the PC now. At least one. Build into the secondaries on Karl. I don't think they're that good. They're not accurate at all. And also these... The thing I don't like the most about this ship is I think these main battery guns are more or less useless. They are, like, not a legitimate threat to anything. If I see a Karl Johann out there, and I'm playing something else and it's on the red team, I don't respect its ability to damage me in any significant way with its main battery guns. I just don't. And I've never been proven wrong otherwise. I've never had a Karl Johann get some sort of devastating hit on my broadside. And I can't seem to do that to other ships with it either. What does Karl actually do then? It doesn't really do anything well. And sure, you can build into the secondaries, but look at all this fucking shell-catching casemate on the side. I mean, you can angle like this, and you can still get blapped for like 20,000 HP because of how many shell catchers there are in that casemate. The armor sucks. The main battery firepower sucks. You could build into the secondaries, but they kind of suck too. Oh, Khabarovsk, we don't... I guess I'm not built into the secondaries. See if we can do any kind of significant damage to Khabarovsk. Honestly, that was pretty alright. I'll take that. But this guy's broadside. Oh, I'm sort of built into the secondaries, I guess. Maybe I should have helped that guy, but I wanted to try to get the Des Moines broadside if I could. Holy shit. Alright, well, so Karl Johann's guns are fantastic. I've been lying to you this whole time. They're actually excellent. Citadeling Des Moines. Wow. Citadeling Des Moines for first blood. These guns are cracked. Was that too much lead? Oh, well. Okay, these guns fucking suck. They didn't kill the Khabarovsk. Only one shell hit, and it did 784 damage. Trash. Trash guns. It does have torps, yes. It has a lot of them. They could be good. Broadside Pommern with an island to protect, and the shells land mostly in the back and do 0 damage. About what you expect. Maybe... I was headed this way, but I'm now thinking I should be headed that way, because I could maybe brawl with that battleship up there. But it's too late. We're already committed. Oh my god. Yeah. What is that? HE from Yamato? Kidding. Oh, he's slowed down. Oh shit. I kind of thought I was gonna go dark before... Yeah, there we go. Before Yamato shot. Well, okay. We get lucky there. That's good. Oh, there's another one? Am I to the point where... Yeah, I don't think Yamato can hit me. Shima is shooting me with his guns. Did Pommern... I don't think... Yeah, no, he's not turning in, is he? I don't think we're gonna get much more out of Carl. Brandenburg's main guns are probably... I think they're essentially the same thing, aren't they? Or at least they're the same caliber. They're 305s, aren't they? Our team has taken the lead. It's going to be a pretty mediocre game in Johan. We got good teammates, I guess. They're making things a blowout. I could shoot this Worcester. No, I can't. Can't do it. Maybe I can. Get all the guns on target, please. It's turned out. Does that hit at all? Barely. I should just push into this Pommern and hope the Shima dies. Probably gotta switch to HE on that. Great. HE spam from the Worcester. That'll be pleasant. This Pommern's dead before these torpedoes ever get there, I think. Yeah. I think they would have hit, though. This was not a fantastic match. This was a blowout. And it has nothing to do with the Carl Johan. Alright, so if there is a Yamato, that's that broadside, Can these guns do literally anything to it? Probably not. 67 is alright. Is there a DD that is gonna tort me? That Yamato needs intelligence data. We're up to 44,000 damage done. This is great. This is great results in the Carl Johan. This Yamato is dead before these torpedoes get there. DD is on the complete other side. Zhao is pretty good. Pretty boring match in Carl. Pretty boring match overall. Frankly, I'd rather lose in a close match than have a blowout like this. Hello, Columbo. You don't see me yet because I'm super stealthy. Alright, if we have your broadside mostly, we do any damage with these guns? More damage than I thought. Can we get the killing blow? Nope. Somebody takes it instead. Champagne. I guess I could play Champagne. Wow, look at this. What a shit ship Carl Johan is. Hindenburg, Yamato, Shima, Alaska, Montana. All of them are better, but Carl Johan is better than the Colbert. What does that say? I don't know. $69. Nice. Can't progress this campaign any further. French. Champagne. Got Jojo on there. He's probably the right commander for it, right? I mean, you want accuracy and range on this thing, right? Colbert does lack battle impact in all but the most capable hands. Lacks damage output too. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. It lacks both damage output and battle impact is the bottom line here. It's a piece of shit ship. I don't hate Puerto Rico. I don't love it. I think it's fine. I just don't see why you would want to go for it when you get a fairly similar experience in Alaska. But I also think the reason people say Puerto Rico is, you said just a scrappy Alaska. I think you meant a crappy Alaska. I don't know. Maybe you didn't mean that, but people say it's a worse Alaska, and I feel like they're saying it just because the bow is 27. Like, I don't think Alaska should have I don't think any cruiser should have a 32 millimeter bow to begin with. I feel like that is a choice that the balancing department makes because they know that the player base by and large sucks at playing cruisers and can't position them properly. So the 32 millimeter plating is like a thing that makes them easier to play. But I don't know why any cruiser should have that plating to begin with. But that's not the point here. The point here is if your analysis on why a ship is a worse version of another ship is simply because there is a what, 5 millimeter difference in the bow plating? Like, no, you got to do better than that. If your analysis begins and ends with bow armor values, like, there's other stuff to consider. Like, for example, the Puerto Rico's citadel is completely underwater. Mysore, I don't know anything about. I think I've probably played that ship once. I'll tell you what is a strong ship. Dido. My god, that thing is great. That is a great tier 5. Dido is probably too much for tier 5, honestly. That thing seems like a power level above most of the cruisers down there. You know what I mean? It just feels like... Yeah, that's I don't think Puerto Rico would have been worth whaling for. It is more or less the same experience as Alaska, and Alaska you can get for free. I don't want to get got by these damn planes. Yeah, I'd say so. The Dido is pretty good. It may be a little bit of an understatement. Is that gonna hit the... Yeah. Oh, what are you? Are you a Heinrich? You gonna just like that? Okay. Be careful of black torps. Although I suppose if you see the black torps, they are very easy to dodge, considering they only go at like 43 knots. I think that's how fast they are. They're slow. Brindisi? That sounds like a decent ship to play after this match. I do like the Brindisi. Can we get some good damage on the thing? Nope. 1,997. Lovely. Alright. Well, we're gonna go that way then. Literally nothing on this flank. Except for the black and this dead Harlem. Oh. Is he coming around the corner to Torp? Does he stay spotted? I could use the reload boost, I suppose. I honestly wasn't expecting him to stay spotted, though. Oh no, torpedoes. He's gonna shoot? Oh no, black torpedoes. Super scary. Honestly, they could be scary if you, like, oh my god, that's terrible aim. If you don't see them at all, and they come out of nowhere and hit you, they could be super scary, because they are kind of stealthy and they do hit hard, but they're so slow. Pensacola is pretty strong. The only real bad part about it is the terrible turret traverse, but there are ways to fix that. And I guess you could say Pensacola has a really exposed citadel and no armor, but that's true of probably every cruiser at that tier. It's mostly the turret traverse that sucks. I feel like Pensacola has a base turret traverse of like 50 seconds or something insane. Omaha is bad. People love the Omaha, though. I don't get it. I don't play at tier 4 or 5 a lot, though. Well, I don't want to push directly into the black, and for whatever reason, my entire team is in the center of the map, and we're going to lose. Yeah, the Pensacola guns are very good. Just the turret traverse is awful. But there really are some ways to fix that, so... Put some WD-40 on those turrets, and... it is a fierce tier 5 cruiser. It's a preview of what to expect from the Des Moines. Any chance for the shill? Jim's rectum would appreciate the break. Why, is the shill constantly fucking Jim or something? Alas, there's about a 0% chance for the shill, considering it's not in my port, but you already know that. Thanks for the $10, though. Very nice of you to continually send these super chats asking for shill when you know I don't have it. Really? Really? I thought there's Shores was dead, and did I miss? No. I think we did lose, though. Can they kill that Bismarck? I don't know if they can. They probably will ram it. And there's more than just Atlantico over here, isn't there? Yeah, what's that? Gneisenau's not that scary. Yeah, this is... this sucks. Yeah, I didn't have enough resources for the shill. I hope they bring it back at some point. I really would like to get that ship. Shores? I think you're thinking of the Chapayev. I don't think the Shores had any kind of crazy armor, but the Chapayev had 30. Was that too much lead? They should go toward my shill fund. The problem with that, though, is I don't think shill is available for literally any kind of currency. Dollars, pounds, euros, doubloons, steel. I don't think it's available for any of that. If I just, like, give broadside mostly to a Gneisenau, can it actually hit my citadel? Now I got this bulletproof shooting at me. There's Atlantico. But seriously, if I give it just flat broadside, just give it flat broadside, can it hit my citadel? I'm genuinely skeptical that it can. Yeah, nope, just like overpens. Yeah, those all went in the water, I guess. Maybe I should shoot at the Atlantico. He's broadside. Oh, he got it. He got the sit. Okay. Well, the Gneiss now can hit the Citadel. The experiment has concluded. The Gneiss now is somewhat of a threat. Do it again. Well, he just can't hit the Citadel consistently. So it's only sometimes a threat. I don't think the Champagne is that good of a ship. Well, that was fun. That was an enjoyable battle. Wow. Mediocre. A.L. Chapayev, best ship in the game. I don't know why you would pay that much money. Yeah, Champagne might be good if it's played from a sniper position. I just don't like it. If I want a sniper battleship with 6 guns, Georgia is what I'd rather have. Champagne's guns are just kind of... I mean, I got JoJo on there. To be fair, I don't have... oh, I guess they buffed the Champagne's damage, though, didn't they? Because it does 12,100. Swear, it used to do less than that with the AP. It used to be 11-something, which was really kind of shitty for 16-inch guns. But maybe they buffed that along with something else when they buffed it and gave it the reload booster. It used to be less than that. Urian? That's tier 7, right? Why was I thinking tier 8? Yeah, I could play that. Yeah, the auction is kind of not great. Not great stuff. Honestly, the crafting station thing for the shill, that wasn't the greatest thing either. I think they've done that twice, but not again. Oh, Brindisi. Yeah. I have to play Brindisi after this then. I don't know about the Irian is a weird thing. I mean, this 8-kilometer detect is fucking absurd, but it almost needs it. Just because it's a big fat Kutuzov with no smoke and very big old damage punching bag, basically. So it's kind of nice to have super, super crazy concealment. They brought back a few ships that I never expected that they would bring back for global XP. Like Republic and Udachi. Never thought they would bring Udachi back. They stopped putting in tier 7 destroyers as campaign rewards for a long time after Udachi. It wasn't until they did the choice between the Loyang and the Friesland that there was another destroyer campaign for tier 7 after the Udachi. That was a long time ago. The Udachi used to terrorize the seas, but now I think it's pretty mid. Been power crept. Ooh. Ooh, so many possibilities for the torpedoes. Picardy is not all that threatening, I feel like. Maybe if I shoot, it would prompt the one thing to come around the corner. Bag ration. No, maybe not. Is North Carolina there, though? No? Oh, it's bag ration that's in the cap. What about Picardy? No. I just want one of these deep water torpedoes to hit. Oh, bag ration radar. Does that mean North Carolina is gonna shoot at me? Something's aiming at me. Oh, there's NC. But he doesn't shoot at me. Gonna beach himself? I don't have the range. Those torpedoes had the range. Which side? This one? Oh, there's the Picardy. I was really hoping to be able to spot bag ration and to do something with these torps. But surely by the time these torps reach Carolina, he is going to be moving forward. Where's bag ration? Oh, there you are. Got no HP left. Goodbye.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
We'll go dark now. Good, good. Get into the cap. Oh, he's gonna go that way. Okay. Fine. Really need this cap, so can we get in there? Ship is so stealthy. It's a big old DD with a citadel. Look at this 8. Picardy is gonna spot me though, which is not great. Do we get him with this torp? Oh no. Well, gonna have to get out of this cap for a second, I suppose. Really? Okay. I'm shocked. They have no desire to shoot me at all. Double fire. Huh. Oh, now somebody's aiming. Oh dear. Well, alright. So we'll just go dark then.
Problem solved, sir.
Whoops. Just elbowed the mic. Ouch. Okay, are we safe now? Is he beaching himself? Yeah. How and why this Picardy is still alive is beyond me. Maybe don't send those torps. Maybe put those there for the NC. In case he turns in.
Nice work. That's how it's done.
He's still alive. This is the only cap we have. Well, we're gonna lose, I think. Maybe not. Is he turning right into those torps? Come on, give me like 2. There we go. This thing seems to be a problem. Maybe I should shoot at the NC. It's gonna take these torps.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
It's too fast for the torps. What is this thing? Nelson? Hovercraft is scary right there. Maybe we ought to shoot that thing actually. Or maybe we just ought to go dark. This island here. Go dark and get torps at this hovercraft. Lenin is pretty rare. You don't see them very often. Lenin is certainly going to be one of the rarest ships in the game. There'll be some others too. Kirasame. That one you'd never ever see. That's very rare.
The enemy is about to win.
turning the wrong way. Oh, shit. Well, okay. That was HE. That's AP, though. It's insane that that didn't kill me. But I will accept it. It is insane that this Picardy is still alive. It really is. King George, though, is dead. I need to get into Bravo, I think. And probably shoot at Picardy. Ideally, once NC can't shoot at me again. I'm pretty sure he could kill me in one shot, but there's no way Picardy can. And how Picardy is still alive when he's been fighting a Nelson all battle is beyond me. Nelson should be able to absolutely bitch slap Picardy. We are broadside to Colorado, though. Which is not good. And I probably should shoot at the Z-23. Oh, fuck. We need to kill something literally right now, or we lose. I think we just lose. Unless North Carolina dies right now. We lost Nelson. Our DD can't kill anything in the next 2 seconds. Neither can I. Less than a minute left anyway. Fuck a duck. This ship is alright, but you need your team to, you know, take the caps. Our team depends upon you, you say as we lose. Pretty mediocre. I will be right back. Arkansas Founder Edition. Is that what FE stands for? Yeah, I don't have that. That'd be a rare ship. Okay. Yoshino is pretty good ship. Pretty fun ship. It's like an Azuma, but with the, torps. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word torps. You know what? Actually, you know what? I want to play Yoshi. Oh no, I gotta play Brindisi. That's what I have to play. I was trying to think. Brindisi, Brindisi. There we go, Brindisi. There you go. See, I remembered this time, T-Man. I got it. I got Brindisi. You sold. You can get the Azuma back though, right? 750 global XP, I think, right? Right? I think so. I wouldn't sell premium ships though, even if you don't. Oh shit! Even if you don't play them, just don't sell them. Because usually, mostly the reason is because around Christmas time, if you are ever gonna buy like Santa crates or crates that can drop ships and play the RNG game that way, then never ever sell a premium because it'll probably be on the list of ships that can drop from the crates, and then you buy a crate and you think, oh, I want to get whatever ship on the list. I want to get Lenin. Rare ship, right? Really rare, low drop chance. Oh, but then I sold, I don't know, some other crappy premium. I sold some other crappy premium a couple months ago because it sucks. And what's going to come out of the crate? The premium that you sold, and you could have gotten the Lenin. That's happened to me. I got the Pommern on PC out of a crate once, and I said, I don't really like the Pommern. I'm going to sell it. Guess what I got out of a crate after I sold it? The fucking Pommern. Could have got something better. ST61, is that some weird version of the T61? You've got Arkansas Founder Edition? Damn. I've been playing this game for 6 years, but not that long to get Founders Edition anything. Do I prefer Legends or PC? Definitely Legends. I enjoy PC though. It's a slight change of pace, and they've got some ships and some, oh my god, and some gimmicks that just don't exist in this game. Well, so much for that cruiser. Oh no. Preußen. Oh dear. I was hoping I would go dark before he shot, but it's fine, he mostly missed. That was actually much better damage than I was expecting. Oh, it's a reward for super testers, okay. Are you a super veteran super tester now, Muse, or? The super testers of old, I'll tell you what, they would leak like crazy. I'd get random DMs from super testers I didn't even know, and they'd be like, oh, you know what's coming in the update? And it was always accurate. But now, oh my god, but now the super testers never break their NDA. There's probably no point in actually shooting at that Preußen. Is there a point? There might be a point. I thought they wouldn't really let you be a super tester if you had like a YouTube. But I guess Jank was a super tester, wasn't he, before he became a CC? Maybe he wasn't. I think he was, though. Maybe it's just you can't be a CC and a super tester at the same time. I doubt there's another way to get the FE ships. Those are probably just quite special. Is there a minimum time commitment as a super tester? Huh. That is a good question. I mean, they want you to test the new stuff so that you can report to them if something's not working, right? So they probably do want you to spend at least a little bit of time. You can still get them? Hmm. Can those battleships on the other side of the map hit me? I don't know if they can or not. Yeah, I would think streaming the test server probably is highly frowned upon. Do the super testers breaking NDA instant kick? I tell you, the super tester, back in the day, they used to be leaky. Now they are not. I don't know who they had back in the day, but everything would leak. Wargaming must have figured that out and laid down the hammer on that. I don't know why anybody would leak information either, and they would do it, they would specifically do it, like, they would give it to me, and I'd be like, thanks, but, like, you're not, I'd be like, I can't do anything with this information, I can't leak it either, I've also got an NDA, so I don't know what the point of telling me this is. I'll see it in the patch notes. I do know a couple things that are upcoming that I can't talk about. But it's very easy to not talk about it and not break the NDA. It's very easy. I won't say any more than that. Really, I only know one thing. But I have no idea when or whatever. That's all I can say about it, though. They don't usually tell us things very far in advance in the CC program, but I think this particular thing they're, like, excited about. Or at least one of the community managers is excited about it. Can we get this Yamato? Haha. Earned that kill. Earned that kill more than any kill I've ever had. Uh-oh. I wondered if it was right here. Scratching the paint. Have the super testers ever caught anything like, oh my god, this new premium, the gun literally doesn't fire on it? Have they ever caught anything like that and Wargaming's fixed it before they released the ship? Yeah, I feel like the words I just said there give you pretty much no hint about what I could possibly be talking about. Whenever they announce it in patch notes, I'll mention that I knew about it. So when the day comes, if you watch my patch notes videos, then you'll remember back to this stream and you'll be like, oh, so that's what he was hinting. That's what he was talking about. Not even hinting at, because I don't think I've given you any hints. But yeah, you'll know. You'll know when you see those patch notes. You'll be like, oh. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later, too. Oh, you can't get into the process without breaking the NDA? Fair enough. I'm careful not to break the NDA as well. Like, saying what I just said there, I don't think saying that I know things that haven't been publicly announced breaks the NDA, as long as I don't, like, mess around with what said things could be. I think that's probably fine. You'd have to wait until they post on their social media platforms that they're looking for super testers to apply. Is this like... I swear, the last couple games in a row, a bunch of people have been over 2k XP, haven't they? A bunch of people on the blue team. Well, okay, never mind. Not these 2 defeats, but before that... Yeah, there's like 4 of them over 2k. Oh, a lot of defeats, though. Yeah, and like 5 of them here over 2k. I don't remember when was the last time they asked for applications. It was a while ago, but it wasn't too long ago. Probably be a while before they'd ask for any more. I don't know how often people leave the super tester thing. Was I supposed to play anything in particular after the Brindisi? I don't think I was. I think I want to go... No, what I want to do... Oh, Zhao? Okay. Why not? Zhao sounds fun. I got this Haguro lady on here. I don't know if this is good or not. HE... I mean... It's not like Zhao needs more pen with its HE, but the damage buff of 6% is good. I think this is probably a fine build, but what are the other choices? Not battleships. You could go Azuma, but what does Azuma do? I don't want to fuck with the shell grouping or buff the AP on Zhao. Zhao's more about the HE. Then you could have Azerlane Atago. You really could get that 10% damage buff, but then you lose a heal. I really don't want to lose a heal. What's this lady do? Oh. Citadel? Meh. Takao. Traverse is not bad for the IJN, but again, I don't like losing heals though. Haguro. Wisconsin, that was, funnily enough, Scott, that was what I was gonna go play. I'll play that after the Zhao then. Firepower Deluxe Edition. That's the physical copy of the game, right? If you're gonna do that, though, you have to be sure it's You have to be sure it's brand new, though, because in order to get the bonuses from the Firepower Deluxe, you have to have an unredeemed code. That's what you're paying for, is the code. So be careful. But I think the Firepower Deluxe, I know it gives you the Arkansas and the Arizona, but I think it also gives you the Kamikaze. I think that's the only way you can get the Kamikaze. The new map is fine. It's alright. It's certainly not terrible. I don't mind it. I like it better than the previous new map, Scandinavia. I think it's better than that map. Yeah, just definitely don't buy the Deluxe Firepower Edition used. Otherwise, yeah, then you won't get the code. That's what I thought. That's where I got the Kamikaze from. Kamikaze is evil. Tier for tier, it's probably one of the most overpowered ships in the game. Hopefully I'm not like too flat for this. Reversing helps. Oh, well. Yeah, okay. That was good. That was good. Oh, should I get back? Yeah. You think? You reckon I should get back? Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm alive. That was painful, though. Oh, yes. I think Texas and Iwaki are both in the Deluxe Firepower Edition. I think they both are. I think that's how I got them. Helfrich or Vukovic on the Njord? I don't know. You could really go either way. I don't think really either of those commanders are fantastic. I have the Vukovic guy just because he is the battleship commander. Honestly, there's one good thing to be said for that guy, though, which is in his first skill, he's got that one... I can't remember what it's called, but it buffs the reload time of the guns, but it doesn't nerf the range like the Brawler skill. Which, I wish the Brawler skill could be a little retooled so it doesn't give a 10% range nerf. I really don't know why... Am I dead? I'm not dead. I don't know why the commander skills on cruisers, by and large, don't give, like, really any significant nerfs for the buffs they give. But, like, Brawler on... now I'm dead. But, like, that was terrible in the Zao. But, like, Brawler on battleships, that, that does give, like, a pretty significant nerf of the 10% range. You know, Reckless Gunman, yeah, I think that is what it's called. It nerfs something, but not the range. I can't remember. I will be right back again, though. All right. I wonder if we'll probably lose that game. Go down to tier 8. America. Play the Wisconsin. Wargaming has been making better choices lately in how they monetize things on this game, and like the free campaign is really nice. There's a lot of DDs. Yeah, people do gobble up shitting on wargaming, no doubt about that. People also enjoy just overall shitting on the game itself, being salty about it. The game warrants criticism regularly and often, but I feel like you need to be realistic about it. We'll go this way. Although, of course, I say that, I'm like, people are like overly critical of wargaming, and they, some people are gonna respond to that and be like, well, you're a CC, so you have to say that. No, I fucking don't. I can say literally whatever the fuck I want. I can criticize wargaming in any way I see fit, and never once have I been told, like, the auction, for example. Like I said, I really hate that monetization scheme. I think it's aggressive, kind of predatory. Wargaming never told me anything about that. I can say whatever the fuck I want. As long as I'm not deliberately lying about the game, and as long as I'm not, like, personally insulting other players, those are the two rules. And everybody who's had a problem in the CC program before was either kicked from it for, number one, deliberately lying about the games, such as, oh, bug confirmed, if you reset your commander XP, it improves your dispersion. That was a deliberate lie. Or, alternatively, naming and shaming other players. And you can call that like an imposition on your speech or whatever, but you agreed to it when you became part of the program, so I like to make that clear because I despise the thing people will say sometimes when they're like, oh, you're a CC, so what you say is censored by wargaming. No, what I say is my opinions, and if it was censored by wargaming, I wouldn't be a CC. That's kind of important to me, that I can say whatever I want, whenever I think it. That is somewhat important to me. Ah, for fuck's sake. I would love to get the Citadel of that Marbara. But I don't think I can push into this cap because there's clearly a DD in it. Commander presets have made the resets much more complex. Yeah, they have. Got to sacrifice a little bit more Commander XP to get those done these days. All right. We need to, like, do something. DD is no longer in the cap. DD can't even spot me from wherever it's at. Some people do enjoy, like, really hating on wargaming, which, again, wargaming will... I mean, they deserve criticism when they deserve it. But, there's a point where, like... It's like those people that will come into the stream chat and be like, ah, you're playing this game? It's so fucking boring. Sucks. Why are you playing this game? Like, when people come into this stream chat, and like, if you really think that, like, you know, I feel the same way about World of Tanks. I don't like the game. I think it's bad. And like, what do I not do? I don't go into streams and I don't go on forums and be like, oh, World of Tanks, what a shitty game. Why does anybody play it? I just ignore it. I pretend like it doesn't exist. Because I don't like it. You know? There's that, too. A lot of that goes on. Apparently they changed their... Speaking of World of Tanks, they've changed the name of that Project CW thing to World of Tanks Heat. I enjoyed that first... beta of Project CW. The second one, not so much. Oh shit, I probably should have angled more. I read that as Pommern, but that is in fact a Preußen, which is much more dangerous than a Pommern.
You destroyed an enemy battleship.
That has always been my annoyance with the whole shells fall short thing. They do fall short, yes, but I don't think that is because of a bug. I think most of the time that is because people don't understand how aiming works in this game, and for some reason they find it impossible to accept that accuracy is randomized. But the human brain is built to, like, look for patterns, too, so that doesn't help. All the destroyers are still alive. This is bad. This is very bad. Hopefully this Shima can come here and spot whatever's in this cap. But this is bad. Also, a lot of the time when I see, like, this is why you shouldn't allow yourself to get enraged when you're, like, streaming this game. Because I won't, like, say any specifics, but there's more than one streamer out there, okay, who I've seen play this game and rage about their shells falling short, and the reason they fell short is because the thing that they were aiming at turned slightly. And it's like you would know that if you weren't, like, letting the rage cloud your vision, basically. Raging makes you dumb. Avoid it. It's to be avoided. It clouds your judgment. That's been my personal philosophy on that. That's why I don't rage. I try to be as objective as possible. I think this is a bit of a risk. Shima, could you go over there? Maybe we don't need him. Yeah, we don't need him. Oh, he probably has torped, though. Get out of the way. Raging does get clicks. I think most of the CCs who rage do, I don't think most of it's serious. I think a lot of it is for entertainment. Which is fine. I just think if you are trying to properly analyze the game, then don't rage while doing it, because you're gonna say something that makes, personally, me cringe. Because it's just, like, obviously wrong. But, you know, if you're just trying to be entertaining, then whatever. Fair enough. Yeah, people like being angry. They do. Oh my god, another one. It's Lu Xun, though. Probably should have HE, but AP ought to be alright. This fleet called Avast. It's a pretty good name. Come on. Kill it. Kill it. Somebody shoot your fucking guns at it. Is he beached? He's beached. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the enemy team has taken the lead, but... There's just a main and one DD left. Where is the DD? There's no DDs left for us. We may be doomed. We may be doomed. It's very relaxing today because my mouth kind of hurts. Talking pretty softly. Kill this guy. Maybe we can get a crack in. What the fuck is the... Oh, of course it's a Shima. Naturally. Oh, there it is, too. And we can't get the Kraken. I don't even know if we can win. All that Shima really has to do is... Well, no. Maybe there is enough time. I don't know. I don't know. Can I avoid this torp? think it's gonna hit me. Yeah. Well, at least it's not enough to kill me, but obviously Shima's not in that smoke anymore. Surely he wouldn't want to fire his guns at this Yamato, right? And finish him off with his guns? Surely he wouldn't want to do that. Oh, he does want to do that, but he wants to do it when he's behind the island. What a smart little DD you are. What a clever little Shima. Oh, now he's not behind the island? Is he right here? Imagine if that had actually hit him. That would have been fantastic. He's either there or... I think he might actually be there. Or he's here and we're gonna eat some torps. But we've got to go for this cap at the very least. It's not gonna be enough to win though. Oh, he's behind that island, okay. Can we turn in? I think we have to sink him in order to win. I don't think holding on to 2 caps for 1 minute and 20 seconds is gonna be enough to... Shit. That's the second goddamn torpedo on the bow. I don't think holding on to these 2 caps is enough to, yeah, no, we have to push into the Shima. We have to push in, try to spot it, and sink it, but there's not even enough time for that. He's just gonna win. Unfortunate. Oh, and he managed to sail across the other gap, too. And he got me. Well, GG's to that Chad Shima. Unfortunate for him, he's not going to be able to get a crack in because he's going to run out of time. Wisconsin is good, though. It is good. Aaron's pretty entertaining. I think I'm going to play Paolo Emilio. Okay. What is that, though? Is that legendary? No, it's not. It's tier 7, isn't it? Yeah. I don't really like Paolo Emilio, though. I don't think this is a ship I would recommend, to be honest with you. It's finely tuned for one thing, which is doing YOLO torp runs on like battleships, and it's good at that if you can set one up properly, but everything else it sucks at. Its guns are not good. People try to say the guns are good, but they're not. I don't miss that one. I think he was overall terrible for the community. Certainly went to the dark side. Oh, sorry for instilling FOMO in you. I don't really want to do that, but Takanashi, or whatever her name is, Hoshino. She is, it's a good commander. Her on the BA Montana is particularly cracked with her at the helm. Wonder if at any point we could find the CV and YOLO that thing. At least there are some battleships pushing in. That will be helpful. Well, informative when they weren't peddling bullshit, I suppose. Whatever this DD is gonna spot me here. Could be anything. Oh, it's Northern Dragon. Yikes. Can you smoke up so I don't have to? Thank you. I'm still spotted? Why? There we go. Well, that was good. Lost half my HP. I just don't think Palo is a very good ship. It's good if you can YOLO with it like it's designed to do, but like there's no chance against Northern Dragon, like 0. I just don't have the main battery firepower to fight that thing with my guns 1v1. Now Musashi, like that I could demolish. And at least one thing to be said for Northern Dragon, which is he does not have torpedoes that can hit me. So that makes this much more possible. But we're going to have to do smoke now because we're spotted by Northern Dragon. Well, if we can get one YOLO in here on the Musashi, but he's probably going to come to a halt. I would. I don't think we have enough range for Bismarck. Could actually get into Northern Dragon's smoke. Oh, what's this other battleship here? Highly convenient. Okay, we're certainly dead, though. That didn't kill it? Are you kidding? That didn't kill it. Wow. So much for Paolo. Paolo would probably be better if it had sap. I cannot believe that didn't kill them, Musashi. Left him on just enough health that I was still spotted. It's amazing. I think I'm gonna go play what I was gonna play at first, which was Georgia. Just feel like playing Georgia. Oyster Goat Land. Suppose I could do that. Shatter. Goody goody. What's this? Saipan. What is this patch background? Schultz and Irian. Alright, what's this DD gonna do? What are you gonna do, Elbing? Are you gonna go into A or are you gonna go for B? That's a very pink Harbin. We're gonna go into the cap. I really don't know about going straight into the Bravo cap, though. I really don't. In a cruiser? I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. It's Rune AFK. Why is he spotted literally in his spawn? How? How could he possibly be spotted in his spawn like that? Is he really... Is his detection that bad that the Elbing can see him? I didn't mean to run into this island. Did he shoot? He is in fact playing the game. He certainly kicked on the speed there. We break a gun. And what happened? Elbing probably got spotted by whatever DD's in here, huh? Kutuzov, are you kind of reversing? He's probably gonna go forward now. Yeah. Elbing got a good hit on him, though.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, it's too early for the heal. Oh well. There's the DD. Rune. Yes, there is indeed a DD there. Nice observation, Veneto. Need to kill this cruiser so that Elbing can maybe do something about that. There we go. That's more like it. That is more like it. That is not quite enough lead. Or it is. That's perfect. Okay. Will Elbing go into the cap now? Now that rune is taken care of? Ah, it's one of these things, of course. Of course, it's a Udachi. Get the fuck away from his torps. Hopefully he doesn't torp Elbing. That would be a bit of a disaster. I think Elbing and I have got him, though. Beautiful. Oh, Udachi. What a sad, sad ship these days. Just power crept. What do you mean, you need my support? You don't have another battleship right in there with you? Or do you need my support because you've noticed that there are 2 ships sunk in this game on the red team and I sunk both of them? Maybe that's why. Don't worry, though. You got a battleship with you. You'll be fine. You got... What do you got? Oh, you got a dead Veneto. Never mind. Maybe you won't be fine. Changmu is a pretty good destroyer. Can carry radar, too, which could really ruin your fun. Is Stalingrad worth say? I'd say yes. Stalingrad is fantastic. It's basically a battleship, but it's a cruiser. What is the last ED? Schultz, okay. And where is Schultz? What I don't want to do is push into wherever Irian is. That would not be great. In fact, we don't really need to push into anything at all. Like, just get back. No, you just need to not push into it. There's no reason to. Oh, he's got the bag ration, surely. There you go. Well, now I suppose we can push in. I don't think there's any danger if we do. I want to find the CV. I think Elbing wants to find it too. Stalingrad over Hindenburg? Probably. I mean, Stalingrad is pretty cracked. Its guns are... Ah, there we go. There we go. And I don't think there's any danger whatsoever of Irian torps. But Saipan, huh? Let's get this plane up in the air for this. Right there? If it even has a citadel, I don't know. It would be helpful maybe if the angle we had was actually complete flat broadside. But it's not. Double fire. Oh, and he's reversing, of course. Double fire. That's annoying. That is annoying. Come on, Georgia. Land your fucking shells on this CV. I want to see it sink. I want to sink the Saipan. Elbing's probably going to do it, though. Not with his torps, I don't think. That's better. That's better. But it's still 3 overpens. Can we get, like, an actual pen? Can we get a real penetration on this CV? Come on, Georgia. Oh, wow. Well, that was a real pen. That's good. And, well, he's dead.
Our victory is in sight.
What a... Lepanto? I'm sure it's still fine. I think it got nerfed a little bit, but it's alright. So did Columbo. That got nerfed, but both of them I think are still good. Really? The Elbing's the one that truly killed you. You should go take your vengeance on him. Instead of my poor innocent Georgia. It's rude. I really feel that the Saipan's anger here is misplaced. It's really this guy's fault here that the Saipan is dead. It's really not my fault. The Elbing's the one that sailed out to reveal him and sink him.
Problem solved, sir. Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Can we get vision of one of these cruisers? Oh, yes, the Cleveland. Hello, Cleveland. Your concealment the same as mine? Pretty bad. Could have aimed that a little better, I suppose. There we go. Or maybe not enough lead. Almost. Iowa. Oh, too bad. I bet there's Irion Torp. Oh, never mind. Do I have Missouri? No, I don't. I don't have any of the steel ships. I could play Iowa or New Jersey or something, though. With all three of the other Iowa classes. Yeah, Georgia can be trolly, but I love it. I love it. I could play a game in Iowa or Azure Lane, New Jersey, though. I don't know that. Is Missouri really worth the steal? What choices do you have? What choices? There's Druid, Dyson, Salem, Missouri. And is there another one? Murmansk. Murmansk, whatever, but I don't know that Missouri's the only one worth getting. It's just in Iowa with radar. Salem is kind of copy-paste Des Moines, I suppose, so there's that. But you got Dyson and Druid, both of which are at least unique ships, you know? Oh, Oyster Goatland. Yeah, you've been asking for that for like the past hour, haven't you? Okay. We'll go to the Pan-European and play Oyster Goatland. But ultimately, the Missouri is just in Iowa with radar, and you've got... Oh yeah, Constellation. You've got Constellation, which is a battleship with radar, and has super accurate main battery guns. Not a lot of armor, because it's a battle cruiser, but really the Missouri's just in Iowa with radar. I really don't see the appeal there. I think I would get Druid over Druid or Dyson, or maybe Salem before I would get Missouri. Probably not Salem. I think I'd get Druid or Dyson before anything else, mostly because they're just unique ships, you know? And Salem, I think, when it was first released, before they nerfed it a little bit, I think I got, like, the best match I've ever gotten in this game with the Salem. If I remember right, like 7 ships just sailed straight into my guns and died. Or maybe it was only 6. I probably have spent most of my steel on mods. Some of the epic and legendary mods really are they're really nice for certain ships in this game. Really, why would you abandon the fucking center so you could come here, or why would you abandon the Charlie Cap so you could come here for the center when I've already spawned here? I'm gonna go to the Charlie Cap then. We're not gonna abandon that because the Akatsuki doesn't feel like playing it. I don't get it. Is it that hard to play the flank on which you spawn instead of, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna drive straight into this cap and what, spot whatever this DD is and probably die in the process? Or what is he gonna do? Is he gonna sail all the way to the other complete side of the map? I don't think I want to use my engine boost yet. Z23. These turrets are too slow. But yeah, I just don't really see the appeal of yeah, I have the Kurasame. I just don't see the appeal of Missouri. I think probably Wisconsin is the best Iowa class battleship that we've got, even if Missouri does have radar.
Torpedoes astern.
Wisconsin's guns are just... they're great. I don't know what DD this is here. Or maybe it was Suzuya the whole time. I somehow doubt it, though. Why is he just driving straight into the Iowa? Or whatever this is. Alabama. Did I miss my torps? Fuck a duck. Oh, now he's gonna shoot me. Because I got spotted like a fool. Yeah, that hurts. Can you get him, Alabama? Thank God. Jesus Christ, that's so much HP to lose. Kid. Oh, that's not gonna hit. Oh, I guess it does. Kid is not a DD that you want to really get into a gunfight with, I suppose, but at least he's not a super scary torpedo threat. Can we get the engine repaired here? Is the Akatsuki dead? Yeah, both the Akatsuki and the split? Come on. How hard is it to play a DD? Kid gonna really reverse here? Oh, thank you for the $5. Good afternoon. I think I'm gonna die. It's hard to play a DD. Oh wait, is the kid gonna... oh, god damn it. Why would you beat yourself like that? Never mind, kid's dead. It's really easy to play a DD. Does Dyson secondary guns not really pen anything? It's been a while. I don't know. Has the enemy team taken the lead? That's crazy. How did that happen? I wonder if it had anything to do with the Akatsuki and the split both sinking instantly. Well, we got 12,000 damage. This is not gonna... oh, wait. Planes? Planes, yes, planes. Anti-aircraft gun cruiser on full alert. Three planes. 4 planes. 5. Wukong build? I thought I saw you ping me on Discord asking me that, but then I couldn't find the message because Discord doesn't load the pings properly. I don't know what to tell you for the Wukong build because I'm pretty sure you can set that up 3 different ways. Perfect 10, though, is just a Plymouth, right? Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to reverse, I don't think. Yoshino or Northern Dragon? Probably would play Northern Dragon. This game is not working out very well. Oh, will he? Oh, he does reverse into 1. Is that enough? That's not quite enough. Is the flood enough? Maybe that flood is enough. Okay. Alright, that's good. There's still 1 BB left, but then this CV, we're gonna lose vision of it. Battleship have vision? Battleship is like dead. I wish I could. Really do wish I could. I know, but I'm already kind of committed on this CV. And you're dead. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Oyster Goat Land. I think we're dead now. Yeah, we got the CV at least.
An enemy aircraft carrier.
Not quite the Oyster Goat Land, though. Jeez, those AA guns are loud. Well, I mean, it is kind of a nice consolation prize to have gotten the CV. Can our CV kill this Oyster Goatland thing? And went probably not. He's spotted. All right. Well, if I had my choice, I think I'm going to play Northern Dragon because it's really good. Implacable. I haven't seen an implacable in a while. This camo is very bright. I've been thinking I would change it to something else. It's so orange. Borg Queen is a good commander for the Yamato. Really, any IJN battleship you want to build for guns, I guess? This ship is like a night and day difference after the buff. The AP was fine before the buff, but now the AP is cracked. And the HE was completely unusable before the buff, but now it's pretty damn good. It's not a bad idea. I generally don't like these weird camos, you know? I like more of the quote-unquote historical designs. Realistic designs, let's say. I think they mostly look better. Except for things like the lacquer camo on the rust camo is appropriate for the Johann. That it's a nice aesthetic expression of what the ship is, in my opinion. Makes sense. I think I would put the rust camo on it too. It really does capture the essence of that ship in visual form. Yeah. How's the tooth? It's fine. It's like area hurts a little bit now that I've been talking for a couple hours, but I think I'm all right. I'm just worried about losing the scab or the blood clot there, because apparently if that happens, you're in for a world of pain. There we go. Oh yeah. 5K. Don't want to get got by his torps though. Really need to spot AL Harbin so these cruisers can shoot at him.
Nice work. Smoke screen set.
Torpedoes are a waste, aren't they? But I bet this thing could citadel the shit out of AL Harbin. Get the broadside. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. There really isn't that much pain. Just like a little sore in the area. Trying to avoid any potential causes of pain. Can't really smoke anything, which does suck a little bit. Okay, this is a bit reckless, actually. Why am I doing this? Yeah, maybe it'll work. Come on, can't we citadel the thing? Am I aiming too high? Yeah, this is a bit reckless. Yeah, we got him at least. I think I might be dead, though. That was pretty dumb. Yeah, fuck. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I've had some gummies the past couple days. Yeah, sorry about that Northern Dragon. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. Could have easily lived if I just didn't shoot at the Harbin, but... eh. This is what I've got going on for Khabarovsk. We've got Sims and Bergamini, and Glass Cannon, and Sidestep, and Rumble's Skill, but I've replaced the range mod with the reload, Epic Reload, so it's, yeah. Really shouldn't have done that, though. That was dumb with the Northern Dragon. That AP shot, though, against the Yugamo, that was 5K. That was good. I don't know who I have on the commander. I feel like I might have Gurin as one of the inspirations. But Von Essen would be good because of the pen angles. French or Russian DDs? Speaking of which, oh, look at that. French versus Russian. I don't know, the French DDs could be gunboats in the vein of these things, but they're not. I would say the Russians, but the French DDs are better. As in, maybe more capable. Kleber might still be the best destroyer at this tier, even after its nerf that it got a long time ago. I think we'll go for A. See if maybe we can take that before I start really shooting at anything. Maybe we will just... Oh, no. Never mind. How many teeth? Just one. Oh, yeah, there is Gdansk. Oh, secondary build Columbo. Wasn't really expecting to see that, to be honest with you.
Двигатель в форсированном режиме.
BA Montana extinguish a single fire. No, not wisdom. I chipped a tooth and it was pretty much unsavable. I didn't take good enough care of it. I don't even think a root canal would have been possible. Even if it was, I probably would have pulled it anyway, because if you get a root canal, how long does that really save the tooth? For a few years? Oh, there is the Kleber. Oh my god. Okay. Kleber is the only DD that concerns me. The only one that I think can give Kaba a run for its money with its gun power. But ideally you don't want to beach it. Assume he's probably launched torps. Okay. Well, don't really have to worry about Kleber anymore. How fast are my guns reloading now? .3? Pretty good. Yeah, he's already on fire. Maybe some AP on the broadside. Second fire is nice. That's good. 2K is decent. Back to the HE then, if we're gonna do that. Already he gets tired of shooting at me. Can we get a fire before he gets behind the rock? Come on, yes, there we go, Kaba, good job. Oh, Wisconsin. Suppose he's also in the main battery range. Let me get into this cap. The Is he playing or is he... I think he might be reversing, actually. Alright, maybe these things then. Utna Pishtim. AKA Rest. We do need to be taking the cap, I'm afraid. We probably ought to not shoot whilst taking the cap so that we can actually take it. Yeah, I do beach myself quite a bit. But the tables have turned. I beached myself and died in the Northern Dragon the other day. That was fun. But the team is not doing so hot. All right, we're just gonna have to shoot. Try to attract some fire from this Columbo and whatnot. I have yet to ever play War Stories, or War Tales. I think that's what it's called. Eventually I will. I didn't have any... They numbed me pretty well for the extraction itself. I didn't feel anything. That hurt. Columbo is smoking up. Oh shit, am I dead? That was a lot of hatred. Columbo's dead. I might have to try and get in here with some torpedoes. Wisconsin is naturally just reversing. $616,000 is that's a large number. I'm gonna have to try the YOLO. Really gotta take somebody out. Petro? Come on. Sail into my torps. Oh, they turned on the sonar. Shit. Any torp hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Well, that's... Oh, God, there's the Columbo. Fuck. I didn't expect that. Didn't expect that. Well, look at that. Beached myself on an island. Dead. But I don't think we were winning that game anyway. Don't think it was gonna happen. That sucks. I think, though, I probably am gonna be wrapping it up here pretty soon. this crate. I don't know what I want to play. Maybe Kleber. Nah, maybe not Kleber. Actually, yeah. Kleber. Then it might be time for Charles Martel. I don't know. Oh, don't worry. I'll play a French cruiser. To go for Bravo or Alpha. Is there radar? Worcester. Is that it? I believe that is it. Will Worcester be at Bravo? I don't know. What's our other DD? Shima. Okay, everybody's going for Alpha, I see. Something's going for Bravo. A DD, perhaps? A DD indeed. One that outspots me, of course. Well. Well, what is it? I think gearing? Yes, good, okay. And you've used all your torps, I see. Why AP? I don't have armor. I just have the reload booster. I guess thanks for shooting the AP. He did a lot less damage with the AP than he would have done if he was shooting AG. I don't get it, though. It's not like I've got armor. Oh, see ya. See ya, let him. I'm probably going to end the stream here soon anyway, so just be missing the Charles Martel game. All stations retreat. Why? What are you guys so scared of? The gearing was here. He's dead. There's like 6 of you, and there's only 3 ships at Alpha. We're going to go for Alpha. Because our Shima just sunk there, Shima. Laria is... I love Laria. That is a ridiculous ship.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage.
Loria's sap is absurd. It does so much damage. Are all the ships on the red team sailing for the center? Huh. I suppose we do kind of have to be wary of that thing, the radar and whatnot. What is that cruiser, though? Don't eat my torps, Yamato. They may be enough to kill Preußen. Are they? They may. They may be enough. Unless Wisconsin gets in. Nope.
Cuirassé ennemi envoyé par le fort est à notre portée.
Glad Yamato didn't eat my torps. And now they will go destroy Worcester. And then I guess we'll go farm battleships. I've been using a secondary build on the Napoli, which is probably not optimal. But maybe it is. I don't know. The secondaries are usable. Are German destroyers worth grinding? I think probably everything is worth grinding in the sense that if there's any like point to the game long term, it's probably grinding out all the tech tree lines. But I really like the Schultz line. It's like a line of light cruisers, can Citadel light cruisers. So can Kleber, actually. Oh, never mind. Would have been nice to get Citadels on that Colbert, but that was a quick win. Ridiculous. Napoli, though. Yeah, I have Revel on here with a full secondary build. So, only thing I don't have is the secondary reload mod. You get 9.5 out of it. I don't know that this is the most optimum build here, though. But, I mean, I'll play the Napoli before I play the French cruiser. I think after this Napoli, though, I'm probably going Charles Martel and then calling it a day for the stream. Ugh. Is Hayate worth buying? Isn't it for global XP? I'd say so. I mean, it's technically free. It's a pretty good ship. It's got good guns and good torps. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Who did it? Who turned it off? Who turned off the crossplay? Well, might make secondary Napoli a bit more effective. Do you need assistance? Did you turn off crossplay? You and your pumpkin vomit camo? There is that. Minagumo is free. And a direct upgrade to Hayate in basically every way, you say. See, I did not understand at the beginning of this update. People are like, why would I get the Minagumo when I can get the Hayate? Like, hello, the fucking British smokes? Sorry, I don't know what to tell you if you don't recognize how valuable the British smokes are and how different they make it from the Hayate. I don't know how I could explain that to somebody if they are not able to see that. The British smokes are such a good tool if you want to be a little gunboat, you know? And then you get the torpedo reload booster and the smoke. I think Hayate has to choose between the two, doesn't it? Or no, it gets both. But it only gets like the whatever smoke. See, I think so too. I think Minagumo is better than Hayate, but I got the impression that the community was like, no, Hayate is better, and I don't get that. Like, if you don't see the value in the British smokes and how powerful they are, then you're not a destroyer player. It has to be that. You gotta be like a battleship main or something. The British smokes are like the best smokes in the game. Holy fucking fuckballs. Well, don't give broadside to the Napoli. I think the entire enemy team is over here. Unless there's a battleship over there, might be in some trouble if there is. Come on, Napoli secondaries. Oh, there's Alsace. Napoli secondaries, there we go. Des Moines, didn't you already try that? That didn't kill him? That was 3 citadels. That didn't kill him? Oh, now he uses radar. That's insane. I've gotten 7 citadels on this man. Ah, man. Islands block. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I admit, I wasn't expecting that. We dead now? Can I do one of these? Does that save me from the torps? Ah. Unfortunate. Well, mostly saved from the torps. What are you, a Gdansk? Could we perhaps have your assistance with this Shimakaze? Maybe not. There we go. More Shima torps. Well, you know what they say. Fortune favors the bold, right? Why are you turning around? I feel like there's no point in not pushing here. It's literally just the Shima and whatever battleship this is, and by now he's probably sailed further that way. And now the Shima's spotting me. See if that battleship is still here.
Nice work.
Ah, there it is. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep vision. No. Launch torps there. Hopefully no Shima torps.
Rilasciata cortina fumogena.
Okay, that's good. Shima's not gonna allow himself to be spotted. What's this BB? Montana. Alsace is over. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I launch the torps? Like telling me I can launch the torps, but I really can't? There we go. Oh shit. Widespreads? That is unfortunate if that one hits. Secondary Napoli is pretty fun, though. The only downside, really, is that you don't have too much you can do against DDs. You kind of need another DD to spot them for you, and then if that happens, you do have stuff you can do to them. Whoa. How did you get all the way over there? That is not what I was expecting. Unless that's a different Shima. Huh. Oh, I guess that is a different Shima. There's two of them. Okay, yeah. Because that made no sense how on earth that would have gotten all the way over there. Oh, DD players have never... Oh my god, am I dead to the Shima torps? I was not expecting that. I think I'm dead. Wow. That sucks. Amazing. Well done. Did not expect that at all. Serves me right, I suppose. Alright, well, it's time for Charles Martel. More and more DD players seem to have zero idea how to play DDs. Well, I think that's always been the case. Shards again. Maybe I haven't played on... This is not Shards. This is not Shards. Is it? No, this is not Shards. This map is not called Shards. What the fuck is the name of this map? It is not Shards. This game is wrong. This game is calling this map the wrong name. Why can't I think of what this map is supposed to be called? I wish we had one of our DDs over here. Are they divisioned? Is that why they're both? Yeah, they're divisioned together. That's why. Is it true the Spanish line will be? I have no idea. They did say that they're releasing new lines before the end of the year, but whether it's the Spanish line or something else, I don't know. I assume in how many more updates are left before the year's over? It's August now. We got September, October, November. We got like 4 updates at most, I think. So I'm sure we'll find out pretty soon. I like Haven. I don't know why people don't like that map. Back in the day, it was kind of a pain. Ouch. Fuck. Shards I don't even hate either. I hate the way people play Shards. This is not Shards. Shards is the one with all those islands in the center. Blood. I don't know why people hate Haven though. It's an alright map. In the early days when the spawns were all fucked up, it was a lot less fun. But they basically fixed the spawns, I think. But in the early days, it would spawn like all of the team on one side and then 3 of you on the other, and it would be opposite, where the enemy team would have like 6 of their ships on the side with your 3, and it immediately created a strong side, weak side thing, and I think I'm remembering all that right. It's been a few years. Well, I don't really want to get into the cap with New Jersey there. But I do want to farm New Jersey a little bit. Oh my god. Cruiser Paradise, what, Haven? Mostly BB mains hate it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to play San Luis. Oh, maybe not. Dodging. Ooh, Colorado. Playing with fire here for sure. Only a matter of time before AL New Jersey sinks me, I think. I could just stop shooting. Okay, yeah, I think I'll stop shooting for the moment. At least use my last heal. Unless I die. Oh, he missed. Beautiful. Actually, get another salvo over there without being spotted. Free damage. It's good. You can set it up as basically a premium Charles Martel, but you can also set it up differently, I think. Rather farm the tier 6 battleship. The tier 6 battleship doesn't talk back with its guns as harshly. Maybe I would like a little bit of vengeance on, oh, never mind. Also, are most of you still here? Since, yeah, most of you are still here, even though this is the last game. I was gonna say, I put it in the, on the wall, but I think next weekend I probably will end up streaming on Sunday again, and probably the one after that too, and maybe sort of like that for the rest of the college football season. I don't know, I might stream on a Saturday here and there, but next weekend on Saturday they got like Texas versus Ohio State in the beginning of the day, and then they've got LSU versus Clemson. I want to see both of those games for sure. And Sunday, of course, Notre Dame is my team, and they play Sunday night, but not till 7:30. So, pretty sure I'm gonna stream Sunday next weekend. And then the weekend of September 6th, I'm pretty sure we're going to Michigan State to watch Michigan State play Boston College. So I'll probably end up streaming that Sunday too. And depending on the slate of games for the various Saturdays throughout college football season, I'll stream on either Saturday or Sunday. Probably going to be Sunday more often than Saturday for the rest of the season though, because I like college football. Just so you all know. Well, that was a pretty mediocre game, but I really do need to end it here. I think I need to go take care of some stuff. And it's been nearly 4 hours, more than I thought I was going to do. Let's see how we did, even though that was a pretty mediocre game to end on. I don't think it was that bad, though. I think that's 20 games, and that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 11 out of 20, just over 50%. Well, not the best, but certainly not the worst. Oh, UT or Ohio? I really don't know what to expect because Ohio State lost a bunch of its players from their national championship last year. So did Texas, and I don't know that I'm sold on the hype about Arch Manning, but given that it's at Ohio State, I'll probably pick Ohio State to win that one. Who knows, though? Texas could surprise, and it could be a really good game. That's why I want to watch it, because I think it's got the potential to be a really good game. But yeah, I've been a fan of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish my whole life, and these days with their new coach, Marcus Freeman, who is fantastic, it seems like they're becoming more relevant again, so it's an exciting time to be watching Notre Dame football and really all of college football, so I'll be watching it a lot this season. But anyway, that is it for me today. So I will be back next Sunday. I might stream a little bit more than just Sunday next weekend because it's Labor Day weekend. We'll see. Maybe I'll put a stream in between the Ohio State, Texas, and the LSU Clemson game because I think one's at noon and the other's at 7:30, so there'd be enough time for a stream there. But yeah, that's it for me today. So have a good rest of your Sunday, and I'll see y'all next weekend or during the week on the videos and whatnot. But goodbye for now.